Welcome to our podcast, where today we'll dive into the fascinating world of farming and food production, and how they shape our economies and societies. From the land we cultivate to the food that reaches our plates, agriculture is more than just planting seeds, it's a key player in our everyday lives. Join me as we explore the importance of productive land, agricultural resources, and how they all tie back to economic principles. Let's start by considering the term agriculture. Agriculture encompasses all activities involved in the production of food, fiber, and other goods through farming and forestry. It's a sector that has been essential since the dawn of civilization. Did you know that the first farmers grew crops like wheat and barley around 10,000 years ago? These early agricultural practices allowed people to settle down and form communities, leading to the development of cities and trade. Today, agriculture remains a vital part of our economy. But what exactly makes agriculture so crucial? First, let's talk about productive land. In agricultural terms, productive land refers to soil and environments that can support the growth of crops. Not all land is equally suitable for farming. Fertile land, rich in nutrients, is crucial for a healthy crop yield. In contrast, rocky or sandy soils might not support farming as efficiently. Different regions have developed farming practices that suit their specific land characteristics, which is why agriculture looks different around the world. Imagine lush rice paddies in Asia, expansive wheat fields in the United States, or the vineyards of France. Each of these regions has tailored its farming practices to suit the climate, soil, and resources available. This adaptability is also a response to economic factors. Farmers need to consider market demand, which crops are profitable, and how to effectively use their land to maximize productivity. And let's also explore the types of agriculture. There are primarily two kinds: subsistence farming and commercial farming. Subsistence farming is when farmers grow food mainly for their families and local communities. It's often small-scale and labor-intensive. Imagine a family growing vegetables and raising chickens in their backyard. That's subsistence farming at work. Conversely, commercial farming is much larger scale. Farmers produce crops and livestock to sell them in local and global markets. This type of farming is often about maximizing profit and efficiency. Now, how does farming connect with economics? Well, economies depend heavily on agriculture for several reasons. First, agriculture provides food, which is a basic human need. As populations grow, the demand for food increases. This creates jobs in farming, processing, and distribution, driving economic growth. In countries where agriculture is a major business, the economy often thrives because a strong agricultural sector can support other industries, such as manufacturing and services. Moreover, agriculture plays a key role in international trade. Many countries export agricultural products, such as coffee from Colombia or maple syrup from Canada, which not only brings revenue into the country but also provides jobs and supports local economies. This interconnectedness demonstrates how agricultural productivity can have a far-reaching impact. And let's not forget about sustainability. In recent years, there has been a growing push for sustainable farming practices. These methods seek to produce food while also protecting the environment. Sustainable agriculture focuses on practices like crop rotation, organic farming, and responsible water use to ensure future generations can continue to farm without depleting resources. Understanding sustainability is vital, especially in the context of climate change, which presents challenges to traditional farming methods. And speaking of challenges, agriculture faces issues such as pests, diseases, and weather extremes, which can threaten crop yields. Farmers use various strategies to tackle these challenges, such as developing resistant crop varieties or implementing modern technology like drones for monitoring fields. This blend of agriculture and technology is an exciting area of growth and innovation. We've talked about the importance of land, types of farming, and the connection between agriculture and economics. It's equally important to recognize the role that government policies play. Policies can influence agricultural practices through incentives or regulations. For example, Government grants may encourage farmers to adopt sustainable practices, or subsidies might make certain crops more financially viable for farmers to grow. In each of these factors, productive land, farming types, economic impact, sustainability, technology, and government policy, contributes to a complex web that ties agriculture to our global economy. In learning about these connections, it's important to recognize the larger picture of how all these elements make a functioning society. When we buy food at the grocery store, we're not just purchasing sustenance. We're participating in a vast and intricate economic system that starts from the soil and stretches all the way to our dinner plates. As you consider the impact of agriculture on our economies, think about the various people involved in the supply chain, the farmers who grow the food, the workers in processing plants, and the truck drivers who deliver it to stores. Each plays a part in ensuring that we have food to eat. Additionally, consider how your food choices influence this economic system. Choosing to buy locally produced food can support local farmers, which in turn strengthens local economies. Education about agriculture and economics is essential, as it equips students with the knowledge to make informed choices and understand the world around them. By grasping these concepts, you can see how interconnected we all are and how our choices can drive positive change in the world. To summarize, today, we learned that agriculture is not just about growing food, it's an essential component of our economies and societies. We discussed productive land, types of farming, the connection between agriculture and economics, and the importance of sustainability. We also touched on modern challenges and the role of technology and government policies in shaping the agricultural landscape. Remember, every time you select food at the store, you're participating in this vast economic network. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of farming and food production. We hope you gained valuable insights into how agriculture impacts our day-to-day lives and economies. For further learning, you can explore reliable resources like the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations and the United States Department of Agriculture. Keep questioning and learning about the world around you, and until next time, take care.